Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hardwood Nation podcast with your boy, CL Anthony, my main man, Bryce Ward, and our special guest, Chef Pat is back. What's up, brother?
What's happening, bro? How you doing?
Life is good, my man. You kind of hid from us this season, but now you're back, so I'm happy
I'm
for you.
back. Yes, thank you, sir.
So I'm gonna go to you first, since we haven't heard from you in a while.
Okay.
What was your thoughts going into the finals when you knew the Dallas Mavericks were going to be matched up against the Boston Celtics?
I was rooting very hard for the Dallas Mavericks. That's what I thought. Yes.
And
I
why is
thought
that?
they would win in 6 games, but we saw that that did not happen. So, yeah, I wasn't too happy with the outcome, sir. Yes.
Is it because you're a Lakers fan and you hate Boston, or did you just think Dallas was the better team?
It was because I hate Boston. Yes. Yes. Mhm.
Got it. Bryce, what was your thoughts? I know we spoke about this before, but what were your thoughts heading into the finals with the momentum that Dallas had? Did you think they were going to topple the Celtics, or did you think the Celtics were actually going to win the championship this last season?
Um, I thought Dallas was going to look a little bit better than they did, but they were definitely a little beaten up, and Boston just looked so polished, so clean, and I mean, you could argue that they kind of had a bit of a easier path to the finals, but still they looked as sharp as they did all season. So I really wasn't surprised by the outcome. I thought Dallas with the what they had to go through to get there would put up more of a fight, but they were pretty beaten up and I think pretty worn down by the time they got there. So I think it's about as easy a championship as this Boston team could hope to get. I don't think it'll be that easy going forward.
So I was on the podcast, the Balls in Our Court podcast with Cortez and the crew. Um, every single one of us, and I believe it was 5 or 6 of us that night. I was so drunk, I don't even remember how many was on there. But every one of us picked Dallas to win that series, and a lot of us picked Dallas to win it in 4 or 5 games. So
Whew,
we were all wrong about that, okay?
very wrong.
And I told Cortez, I said, well, look, you got to have us back on because we got to eat this shit. And I haven't forgotten. I promised everybody if the Celtics win the championship, I'm going to buy a Jayson Tatum jersey and I'm going to wear it on here. So I haven't forgotten. But I was disappointed in Dallas because I thought they were going to put up a bigger fight against Boston than what they did. Pat, what did you think? Did you think Boston was going to like breeze through it, or?
No, I don't feel like Dallas didn't put up a good fight. They played as best as they could. They just didn't have enough. Boston is a good team, man. You have two of the best players in the league. You
One of
have
them.
they have more experience. They have more veterans, more length. They play well together. I mean, there was nothing Dallas could have done. I mean, especially you run in isolation with this Luca, and it's not gonna work. They play defense. They rebound. I mean, they were the best team in the league most of the season anyway. So I didn't like that, but that's what it was. And they're still the same team. So
They were front runners for the majority of the season. So like if they're down, they're
mhm,
gonna lose, but they were rarely down. My thing
mhm,
with them is that as Bryce hinted at, they did have an easy cakewalk to this championship. Every team they played was hurt.
mhm.
Every team they played, Miami was hurt.
Everybody was hurt, though, sir. Everybody's
My,
hurt.
but no. Miami was hurt. Who did they play next? Fucking I know Indiana in the conference finals.
Cleveland.
I can't
They
even.
played
Oh, they played
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Cleveland was hurt. Everybody was hurt. And then by the time they got to Dallas, Luca was hurt. So like this was a cakewalk. Now they are the champions. They're going to be the champions until June. I get it, but let's call a spade a spade. This was easy. That was easy peasy for them.
Nah, I don't agree with
Kevin,
that. No championship is easy, sir.
Kevin. All right, we're waiting on Kevin to get on.
That's your
So
Miami buddy, right?
yeah,
Hmm.
What
Yeah.
up?
yeah. Kevin, quick question. So were you on that podcast, the Balls in Our Court podcast, when we all picked Dallas? Maybe. Okay.
Oh,
So
There he is.
there he is. Okay. You got me,
hold
Kevin?
on. Yeah, I got y'all.
All right. Were you on the podcast, the Balls in Our Court
Y'all
podcast, when
got
we did
me.
the NBA Finals preview? Yeah, we got you. And we all
Yeah,
picked Dallas over
yeah,
Boston. Okay. How
yeah.
shocked are you that
I think
Boston won that series?
all of us picked Dallas over Buffalo.
Right.
All of us
So
picked Dallas over Boston.
so how
It,
shocked are you that
it, it,
that
I,
Boston was able to pull it
it was
off?
it was it was shocking how easily they pulled it off. It's not
Mhm.
shocking that they did it. It was shocking in the manner that they did it. They just completely it was annihilation. Like they just wore them flat out. Like it was like it to me it looked like Dallas just used all of their everything they had just to get to that point, and then it looked like they were just out of gas. And
Mhm.
Boston having to play the B squads of everybody because everybody and their brother was hurt. They just happened to win the battle of attrition for all the other things to get to the finals, and was still fresh as a daisy to get there.
Got it. So with that said, we're gonna do a quick preview of our teams. I'm gonna start with Bryce. Bryce, how do you feel your Orlando Magic, even though they're winless in the preseason, how do you feel your Orlando Magic is gonna do for the regular season?
Yeah, it's funny when Heat fans start worrying about preseason and draft picks because you haven't in 2 decades. You can tell things are getting rough over there. Um,
Look here, Bright, don't you even start this shit. Don't you
Spicy,
even, don't you
spicy.
even start, don't you even start, little brother, until y'all have
I'm
a
so
winning
Cam,
mad.
record
Cam was
against us.
trying.
Don't start.
Cam was poking me. All right, Cam was baiting
Uh,
me, and I'm all for it.
I'm so
Listen,
mad.
listen. The Magic, the Magic are going to finish top four in the East this season.
Top four in the
What?
East.
Top four in the East, and they're
What?
going to have not a surprise because they were here last year. They're going to have a top three defense, and their offense is going to be marginally better under the emerging development of Paolo Banchero, who's going to be leaning towards all NBA at some point.
Mhm.
Those are my predictions. I don't think it's crazy with Milwaukee being as old as they are, Philly having the injury probabilities that they do, and I think 1 and 2 is pretty set. I think the rest of it, all the way up through 8, is going to be just a free for all. Going to come down to injuries and probably the final weeks of the season, if I had to guess.
Got it. So, how many preseason games have you watched so far with the Magic?
I haven't been able to watch them. One
Got it.
got
Okay.
canceled, and the other two I had to listen to on the radio. They play Philly tonight.
Got it. Yeah, Cortez is going to be there. Have you had a sense of how the Magic fans are feeling on Twitter with how the team has been playing in the preseason? Have you been paying attention to that?
It's just we're all excited for the season to get started. We like the little bit we've seen from the younger guys, like the second squad coming in, the
Mhm.
second year players that we have. I think we kind of know what to expect out of Paolo and Franz. Yeah, it seems to be that way.
Bro,
Interested to see how Jalen Suggs handles having the ball in his hands just a little bit more.
Got it.
We'll
I
see.
follow, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
That doesn't hurt my feelings all that much. It's okay.
I'm gonna go. No, this ain't for you. This is for the viewers. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right, Big Pat, come on, you up.
I would like to comment about the Orlando Magic. Every year, it's not the organization I don't care for. It's mainly the fans. But every year we hear the same thing from the Magic fans. We're excited for the season. We have these things and that and this, and it just never seemed to work out for them. So yeah, that's all I have to say
Yeah, it's okay. We're trending in the back, right in the back in the right direction. Finally, it's okay. Outside of a few teams, the Lakers can buy their way into it. So besides a few
about it. Yeah,
teams,
we sure can.
everybody kind of takes their roller coasters. We're seeing the Heat kind of middling right now.
They
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
okay.
trouble.
whoa, whoa,
They
You
whoa.
guys
in
are going to be
trouble.
excited to watch Connect or whatever his name is. Because he's the exciting rookie.
What did he
He's
have
the
last night?
exciting
What did he
rookie on
have
the
last
team.
night? Connect had like 30, 27, 30 last night, something like
That's
that.
what I'm
35,
saying. I'm
35.
excited for him.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis has one good preseason game, and they're talking like MVP, like he's going to make it through the entire season.
I said Anthony Davis was
Pat,
going to get
what,
MVP last year. I was totally wrong, bro. Go ahead.
give me a potential outcome for the Lakers this year. How far you see the Lakers going?
We will be the 8th or 9th seed. We're going to fight
Ooh.
in the play-in. We get in the play-in. We're going to win, get in the playoffs. We might get to the second round, and that's it, bro.
They're going.
All
They're going.
right.
They're going. They're going to go as far as Bronny can take them.
Yes,
We hold that. We're gonna hold that one. Kevin,
I've scored just as many points in the preseason as Bronny's
hold
had a
it.
couple of games.
That's not true.
Kevin. Hold it, Kevin.
I
All
said
right.
a couple of games. He scored 3 in one. Okay, we'll give him that.
So, as far as the Miami Heat, Kevin Carter, how far do you think this incarnation of the Miami Heat are gonna go?
Do you want the healthy version or the non-healthy version?
I want your honest opinion on what's gonna happen with the Miami Heat this year.
Everybody's going to get hurt again. It's just the way it freaking goes. It's a battle of attrition. If you stay healthy, you're going to be 5 or 6. If you don't stay healthy, you're going to be in the playing shit again, just like we have been for the past. It's just it all hinges on how healthy they can stay. That's it. That's really all it boils down to is the health of your key players. If they stay pretty healthy, they're going to be good. We
All
already
right,
know they're going to be good.
here's another question.
If 2 guys get hurt, we're friggin' screwed.
Got it. Here's another question before I go to Bryce real quick because I got to give Bryce his flowers. Have you been impressed with Bam's play now that he's added the 3-point shot?
Finally, I've been waiting on that shit. Like, if you can continuously go out there and pop that, then go for it. And all for it. And now we drafted that one kid. He's going to be able to help, like, be able to spread it out and get Bam to be able to go and spread and everything. Yeah, I'm all for it. Take as many threes as you want to, big dog, because you're probably going to be the only one healthy enough to take them at a certain time in this year. So,
Look,
hey, man, just take them.
they're
Get that part of your game.
Jimmy.
This team has become Bam's team. Sorry,
Right.
Jimmy. This is Bam's team.
Wow.
They are spreading the floor, 5 guys out, and then penetrating. The last 2 games, they've scored 120 points. So the offense is really clicking right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but right now
Well,
they're looking pretty good.
Did you hear what Tyler Hero said after when they were talking to him about the game plan is now, where they were
No.
talking about putting up that many threes? He said, right now, he goes, Spo has put it into our system. Shoot threes, shoot layups.
Mm-hmm.
He goes. That's what we're been told to do. Shoot threes, shoot layups. He goes. The mid-range shots will come, but right now we're spreading the floor, trying to get as many layups as we can, and trying to get up as many threes as we can.
It's crazy, Bryce. I almost sent you a picture of it because I watched the last 2 games. And when I saw all 5 guys on the perimeter for the Heat, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is different for us.
All new. It's all new stuff. I'm freaking shocked.
But I do want to give Bryce his flowers because I do believe the Orlando Magic, who currently has one of the best defenses in the league, I do believe they're going to be top 4 in the Eastern Conference. So Bryce nailed that one.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Two people that was on this show last year nailed that the Magic were going to be in the playoffs.
I mean, I think it was all of us, right? Because I said they were
No. Oh no, there was one person that was adamant that the Magic were not going to make the playoffs.
That probably was me. Mm-hmm.
It was the Laker fan.
Yeah. Probably was me. Mm-hmm.
They were.
Bryce.
It's bad though that the Lakers were closer to not making the playoffs than the Magic were.
Yeah.
We still went though.
I mean, the Magic went. Hell, and the Magic should have went to the second round, but we're not going to talk about that.
It's
Very
sad
much should have.
when you're banking on Bam Adebayo to become a 3-point shooter.
It's
Whoa.
sad when you're banking. It's sad when you're banking on a 930-year-old balding guy and his son to take you anywhere.
Okay,
That's
LeBron
sad.
James. You talking
Because
about
That's
LeBron?
sad.
everyone was
Bam Adebayo is better than Anthony Davis is right now, and that's who you're banking on.
What did LeBron
Bring it.
average like
Bring it.
27, 5, and 5 last
It
year?
don't matter what LeBron's averaging. He's also averaging 27 games missed, just like Jimmy Butler.
Hey now. Hey. Don't Jimmy Butler slander. Hey, we ain't doing that.
They're abandoning their best player already. I mean, come on. Look, do you hear this? It's turmoil in Miami right now.
Hold on,
Oh,
Bryce.
yes. In the
Turmoil.
there's turmoil in Miami. There's such turmoil in LA that you had to draft his son just to appease the guy.
It's a
Hold it,
celebration.
Kevin.
It's a celebration.
Hold it. All right, moving right along. Bryce, give me what you think is going to be the biggest storyline heading into this new NBA season.
heading into the season.
Well, for the season, what do you think is going to be a storyline?
Job Morant playing phenomenally.
Got it. That's a good one. Pat, what do you think about that?
I think that's a great storyline. I think Ja has a lot to prove or wants to prove a lot. And yeah, I think that's going to be one of the big stories of the season.
Kevin?
The next group of younger guys taking their next step, whether it be Ja, Anthony Edwards, the younger faces of the league taking that next step to take the spots of some of the people that are on their way out.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Well, I
Another
need Anthony.
low key two guys that are going to be important to watch, I think, is LaMelo and Lonzo Ball. Because if LaMelo, they both stay healthy, they both change. I mean, Charlotte and Chicago are going to look wildly different if those guys are healthy.
Absolutely. Good
They
call.
got to get better.
Adding
They got to
on to
get
what
better
Daddy
tennis
said.
shoes, though.
Yeah, they're playing in the wrong shoes, like the dad said.
Huh?
Yeah, my uncle was right about that.
Hey,
Now he does.
the other night, I'll check the shoes just for that to make sure what kind of shoes he was wearing, and he had a pair
Them
of
Puma
Nike.
shoes is ugly. Sorry.
Yeah,
They're hideous.
The kids love them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's because they're bright, ugly colors. For some odd reason, kids love bright, ugly colors.
because they're bright and ugly now. All right.
And
So with
yep,
that
that's it.
said, with that said, good call, good shout out for the next generation coming up, Bryce and Kevin. Anthony Edwards, how do you think he's going to do without Cat? Pat,
Better.
I'll start with you.
I'm sorry. He's gonna do better. Man, Cat, I don't like his play style. He's very talented, but the way he uses it, he took too many threes. He didn't really use his size down low. I mean, if he did mid range, he would be probably unstoppable. But I think Anthony Edwards will have more freedom with the ball, and I think this is going to be a big year for him. I don't think it's going to affect him in a negative way by losing Big Cat. Sorry about that.
Do you think Minnesota as a team is going to be better or worse with Randall instead of Towns?
Worse.
I think no, bro. Randall is a all star, bro. A dog.
Towns wasn't an all star. Get out of here.
A double guy. He gonna rebound. He gonna play defense. Cat. He was not that type of player. And
They both
Milwaukee,
disappear. It just comes down to who disappeared more, but they both disappear in big games. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, one disappears because of injury.
I don't need you. Yes, Julius Randle was. Yes, he was injured. I mean,
Cat, so was
Always
Cat.
injured.
Yeah.
Always injured.
everybody.
That team rides on how Anthony Edwards plays. If Anthony Edwards can get somebody to just get out of his damn way and
That's
let the
what
man play ball, he's going to be fine.
he'll have
I
more
think
free.
he'll have a better year. Minnesota won't have quite the year that they had last year, but he'll have a better year individually.
Yeah. I think Memphis may take their spot.
Cat Hardwood, Julius Randle is an all star, dog, and he can do everything on the court. He can do
Are
everything.
you serious?
For 20 games, he is outstanding.
bro. Y'all got my boy fucked up, bro. Julius
Are you
Randle.
serious right now? Are you
For
serious right
20
now?
for 20 games, he's definitely outstanding.
Okay.
But what does he do for the other 32?
I
Okay,
don't know.
now
I know
on
he
the
can average
flip
a
side,
double-double. I
are
know
y'all
that.
buying into the Knicks hype, or do you
Yes,
think
No,
someone's going to
hell
derail
no.
this?
yes,
I don't buy the
absolutely.
shit for New York. Fucking Knicks.
They got Cat.
Kevin, come on now, Kevin, come on. Kevin, New
Yes.
York's dangerous, man.
Screw the Knicks.
I only root for the
Kevin,
Knicks when they play the Heat.
Screw them all.
to
They all
answer
go.
Bryce's,
Jalen Brunson, look here. Jalen Brunson's going to end up getting hurt because he's going to do another WWE run in and he's going to hurt himself.
Do
And then
you
we're not
think
going to
New
have to
York
worry
has
about the
enough
Knicks no
to
more.
overtake Boston as number one in the East?
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It's an undersized.
Boston is the weakest defending NBA champion that we've seen in about 3 to 4 years.
See, because
Absolutely.
I think their two best players have a chip on their shoulder.
Bro, y'all
What
my
Jalen
two
boy.
best
Brown
players?
and
You
Tatum.
mean one? You mean one best player, Jalen Brown?
Yeah.
You
So
The-
they're 1A and 1B. Both have a chip on their shoulder.
you
And Cam, Drew Holiday has been the bane of your championship
That's
existence. You
fine.
got one with
That's fine.
Milwaukee and
That's
Boston.
fine. Drew is my boy. I will never say anything bad about Drew
Yeah,
Holiday.
Holiday
What
jersey.
I
Got you two
what
shit.
I will do is talk about 35% shooting from the field, can't get in the game in the fucking Olympics, and you trying to be the face of the league. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Jalen
Oh,
Brown is the best player on that team, offensively and defensively, and he put on about 20 pounds in the offseason. So I think they're finally going to add another dimension to their post game. They got a little post game with Porzingis, but I think Jalen Brown is going to pivot to more of a post game as well. Now, with that said,
he said he couldn't play in the Olympics.
he couldn't. Look,
Oh, shit.
he was 0 for the entire. The only shots he made was fucking layups. He didn't hit a jump shot in his 5 minutes of Olympic play. Okay, Tyrese
The
Halliburton
Olympic
made a
team,
shot.
He played
the
5
Olympic
minutes.
team was screwed. The Olympic team was screwed until Kevin Durant came back into the lineup. Just saying.
That's fine. We won. All that matters is we won. But Jayson Tatum is an NBA champion. But I'm not changing my mind on who's the best player on that team. I'm not. It's not.
Wow.
It's not happening.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Pat, let me shoot this to you because I know you hate Boston as much as I do.
All right.
But Boston.
Between between Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, seriously, who's the better player?
Jayson Tatum. That's who is the better player.
Based on what?
He didn't have a good playoff.
He's never had a good playoffs. He's never had a good playoffs.
Wilding.
Look at his field goal percentage every fucking playoff run that they made. Trust me, I've seen enough of them. We beat them 3 times. Trust me. Look at his shooting percentage.
Okay, how old is Jayson Tatum?
I don't give a fuck how old he is. 26, 27.
Look how many times he's been in the finals, close
That's
to
cute.
the finals.
That's cute. He got one ring.
Finals.
That's cute.
It's cute. It's facts, bro.
Than Jimmy Butler.
That's cute. He got one ring because if it wasn't for Jaylen Brown, the Boston Celtics wouldn't have won a championship.
Of course.
Jayson Tatum contributed 0 in that finals run. Absolutely 0 in that finals run.
That's not true. Even though you don't make shots, you contribute.
That's the point of the game, to make shots.
I would almost say Tatum's the better regular season player, and Jaylen Brown ups his game for the playoffs, except for the time he couldn't go left and the entire NBA was watching.
Will they double in Jayson Tatum in the finals?
No. And look, so
okay.
Kevin, I'm gonna throw this to you, but Jayson Tatum, one, was humble. I don't know. I told Bryce this. I don't know who made the call on the Olympic team. He was humble. Somebody told him not to play. I don't know who it was. Kevin, Jayson Tatum has changed his jump shot this offseason. Okay, if you want to ruin an NBA player that just changed their jump shot, all you have to do is leave them open. That's it.
Yep.
That is it.
Yep.
So now it's this big story that he's worked on his jump shot all off season. Kevin, do you think they're going to back off of him this year and dare him to shoot?
They're going to dare him to shoot. If you take one thing you do is if you're a good shooter, you don't have to change your jump shot, which obviously comes to my mind. Well, he's not that good of a shooter if he's changing his jump shot around.
Y'all,
because
what are
trust
y'all
me,
talking
trust me, trust. Okay, see, first off, you got to know who you're arguing with. I shot 70% from the 3-point line one year in high school. I can shoot pretty. I can
about? All right,
shoot pretty. I can shoot
okay.
pretty well, and I haven't changed my jump shot in 40 years. And at 47, can still go out there and beat a bunch of 20-year-olds. So
All
we'll
right,
go on with that. But
all right.
if you're changing your jump shot, then something is wrong. One, either in your head you think you need to do something different, or two, you just can't shoot.
Jayson Tatum can't shoot.
So you're gonna back up off the guy if you can't shoot.
Mhm.
Jayson Tatum can't shoot the
It's
basketball.
in
He
his
can't.
head.
He can't. He
It's in
can't.
his
He's
noggin.
already. Yeah.
Once
Y'all
it
have
gets in your
stats in
noggin,
front of you, but y'all are wilding right now, bro. This man, one of the best players in the league. Derek White got
Says
more playing
who?
time. Says me.
says
Says,
you,
says everybody who plays
says
basketball.
everybody who Stephen A. Smith, don't count him.
Basketball
You
players,
don't count him.
professional basketball players. That's who says that. Yeah. Anyways, y'all wild, bro. Jason Tatum, what do you make? First team, second team, all NBA. Like, y'all are wilding right now. Talking about this man can't shoot the basketball. He has mental problems. He only played 5 minutes in the Olympics. Derek White played more minutes than Jason Tatum. You think Derek White is better than Jason Tatum?
That's not
Because
what we're
Darren
talking
White can
about.
play defense.
That's not
Darren
what we're
Jason
White
talking
was
about.
put in the game to play defense against people.
Jason
He was
Tatum.
put in the game to play specifically to play defense against guys with point guards. If you didn't watch none of the Olympics, just tell me you didn't watch none of the Olympics.
Every game, but
Because I'm telling you why he got to
I would
play more.
never
Because
put
people fit the system. Jason Tatum didn't
on the
fit what they were
floor.
going to do in basketball because his game does not translate into the Olympic game because he's not that good. He is over
Bryce.
freaking
This
rated.
man is
His game may
Bryce.
fit the NBA game, but the reason he didn't play in the Olympics is because his game doesn't fit the Olympics. And you want to know why? Because he can't freaking shoot.
so everybody
Bryce.
else's
Hold on,
game,
Pat.
Jason Tatum's game did not translate. So
He's
that
trash
is
because everybody else played good. Everybody
Sudan.
else played good.
Sudan. You think he's better than anybody on Sudan? I mean, their game translated to the Olympics. I mean,
Yeah, and KD
Kevin
played well in
Durant,
that game. They won. Right. Kevin Durant
Kevin
won that game.
Durant came in and saved their asses because he can freaking shoot.
Bryce.
The
well,
Olympic
Bro.
game is about shooting.
I don't.
Shooting. The reason the United States won is because of shooting. Guess who was on the bench because they can't shoot?
United States won because Joel Embiid.
Bam.
There you go.
Bryce.
Booyah.
Here we go. All right. Moving right
Boop.
along.
Oh, okay.
Moving right along. So Kawhi Leonard was replaced by Derek White. Bryce, do you think Jaylen Brown would have been a better fit on that team versus Jason Tatum? Because I know you said both players have a chip on their shoulders, which they do. Tatum was benched and looked bad. Jaylen Brown wasn't even called to make the team. Do you
Yeah.
think Jaylen Brown would have been a better fit?
It's politics, man.
Fit is hard to say. Could he have been more of a threat offensively than White? Yeah, but that might not have been what they needed. Along
That's
with
not what
they already had a whole mess of stars and egos to deal with. Maybe the addition of the defensive guys like Holiday and White. Maybe it just made it easier to not have another Tatum sitting on the bench wondering why he's not playing.
can't
I
So
shoot.
mean,
maybe,
we're acting like Jaylen Brown don't play defense though. He's one of the
I
best
know.
defenders on the team.
I know. That's where I'm saying, it necessarily isn't a bad pick. He brings more to the table offensively. That was the thing that baffled me when we saw Jaylen Brown not get picked. So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah. That stood out to me as like as odd. I'll say that.
Mm,
I understand it. Yeah, especially after coming off being Finals MVP.
got it. And Pat, we do know it's politics, but who you think made the call?
That's crazy. I don't know the relationship Tatum has with Steve Kerr or whoever's over Team USA basketball, but
Grant Hill.
to have what? Okay. Oh, so that's some Duke stuff.
Hmm.
Um,
Grant Hill. Now, really think about that. Now, really think about that. Grant Hill is the head of USA basketball. They have the Duke connection, and yet Jason Tatum still didn't
he
play.
still did. So what? I
It's
mean,
because he can't shoot.
that's crazy. Okay. we need to move on because we're.
We just got deep. We just got deep. All right.
I'm talking about saying Jayson Tatum can't shoot the ball. That is
He
He
can.
can't. He would have played in the
Look,
Olympics if he could
So am I
shoot.
the only one that just doesn't care about this argument because I don't care enough about Tatum?
This
I
man
it
needs.
mean,
Yeah,
could
you
be.
don't.
you
I
It
don't
only
could
buy
care
be
nothing
because,
into this
about Tatum
narrative
either,
if you buy
but it's
into the league
obvious the
trying to
reason
prop
why he
him up.
didn't play. He
but
can't
this is a
shoot.
storyline going into the season. It is a storyline because
No,
at this point in
I
his
know. I
career, he
just
shouldn't
don't
be
care
changing his
about
shot.
Tatum as much. So I get it's a storyline, it's Boston, it's drama. I get all those things. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't buy into the anointment of Tatum being the face of the league just because
Because
the
he's
league
not.
wanted him to be there for a while. I know.
But they
I
push him as
know.
that. And it's not
I
his fault.
exactly that they tried to ship him as that. I don't buy
Right.
into the hate as much because I didn't buy into him being that. So
I don't even
And I
think
need,
Jason Tatum wants to be the face of the league. He's not. He
he
doesn't have that
doesn't.
personality.
I
And that's
don't think
probably why he's in his head right now. That could be why he's in his head because he fails at every shot.
but he's no
Moving
Ben
right along.
Simmons. Let's be real. I mean, he's not Ben Simmons with it. Okay, that's a different thing altogether. We're trying to like lump those things in together and like
We're
act
not.
like he's just gonna fall off.
He
I don't
might.
think Tatum steps up, but you're talking about the majority of the season, the regular season. Tatum is great. Doesn't
We're
matter if
talking
he
about a
doesn't shoot.
player that's been in the league for 8 years changing their shot. When does that happen?
I'm
Never.
sure.
I think a lot. No, that's not true. That is not
They
true.
usually change their shot within the first 3 to 4 years.
Right.
There's been a lot of former players who even talk about how they change their shot for
Within the
whatever
first 3 to 4 years.
for from
3 to 4
injury
years. Not
for
4 score in the league anymore.
he's a
Oh,
winner. They win. They win. That man is a superstar in the league.
he's
Y'all
a champ. We can't take that away from him. He's a champ. Yeah, absolutely.
Let him
Now,
prove himself. Let him prove himself. Let's
champs,
move
you might have
on.
won the bubble championship. Congratulations. You're the champs. You get what I'm saying? It's fine. It's cute.
Good for,
champ.
You,
good for them winning the ambulance chasing championship.
Lakers in 5. Hey, Lakers in 5. Remember that,
Heat
okay?
in
Lakers in
six. There we
5
go.
what?
Heat in six.
Lakers in 5, okay?
Lakers in 5 what? In 5 games, they'll lose a bunch of guys to injuries. In 5 games, Bronny might score his first points. In
Hey,
5 games, LeBron's hairline will come back. What are we Lakers in
At least
5
the
and 4?
Lakers will still be the best team in Los Angeles this season.
the bubble when the Los Angeles Lakers mollywhopped the Miami Heat. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah,
So,
keep going to that Disneyland championship because if y'all would have freaking had to win it, if y'all would have had to win it in the regular season, y'all wouldn't have because your whole damn team was hurt because they all had arthritis. They had to get Geritol and they had to redo all the other shit.
We're going
so
up. Hey, we
here we
were
So
go.
do
the
you
best.
Moving
not
You
right
think
haven't
along.
won. You
Leonard's
haven't won it. You
career is
haven't
over?
won a title with them guys
He's probably
playing
second
there
or second.
in a regular season. You had to take 3 months off and come back and get everybody healthy.
You sound passionate about the subject.
He's very
No, I
passionate. He's
sound
very
like I
passionate.
sound like a person with
Lakers
common
in 5.
sense that ain't gonna claim a Mickey Mouse championship. Ha ha! Oh boy!
So
If the Heat
now we're
would
gonna
have
move
won,
on to the next topic. This is a very tough topic for me. I'm gonna throw it to Bryce first. This
okay.
will be the biggest storyline in the NBA, and that's Bronny playing with LeBron James. Bryce, your thoughts on how could this impact Bronny's career in a positive and a negative way?
Um, I don't know how positive it can get because he already has the name. He already has everything else behind him.
Mm.
It can only be negative because people are going to define him. People are going to
Yep.
define him ultimately by how he plays on the court, not by his last name. And I just don't believe that he has it.
Mhm.
And so he's going to get propped up in a light that he doesn't really deserve because of his name. And he's going to get
Mhm.
judged because he's not going to be good enough to stay there. So I think it's only going to be negative for Bronny outside of like Laker fandom. And I don't think that's fair for him.
Mhm.
I think it's interesting and cool what they've accomplished and that he's there, but realistically, I don't think he's a long term or mid tier NBA player. Like I just don't think he quite has it, and so I think it's going to be ultimately negative for Bronny long term. I mean, it's going to be good for him. It's going to come down to how he handles it. It's going to be a lot of attention, good and bad. But I think if he can't actually play long term, it's going to be bad for his career.
Pat, I'm gonna have you cap this one. Kevin, go ahead. What are your thoughts on Bronny being in the league?
Why? Why is he there? Like he can't shoot. He can play a little bit of defense. He can't shoot, but we all know the reason why he's in the league.
It's also a little
Because
small.
yes, it's because his last name is James and he has the same name as his daddy. That's the only reason why he's in the league. It's nepotism at its finest. The reason you got drafted is because your dad. Yes, Bronny is trash. Yes, he's not good at all whatsoever. Like,
You
not
could have
good.
never averaged 30 points at your high school.
Not good. Not good
He
at
could
all.
have never done that. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So
How well did he do when he went to college? He had a heart attack and then he couldn't play after that.
That's crazy what you just said,
He
bro.
did. He had a heart attack. He came back and played, which was good for them. But I guess when he had a heart attack, it took away his talent.
I
That's
mean, I think
crazy.
he averaged 4.5 points per game in the games that he played. Correct? I think that's what it was.
Somewhere around there.
Yes.
That's crazy that you would
Yes. And he
hold
didn't even play. He didn't even play but 10 minutes, but somehow got drafted into the NBA in the free because his last name is James.
somehow get drafted. His father orchestrated him getting
Because of
drafted.
that. Because the Lakers wanted to keep his daddy happy, so they drafted his son.
What's
Just
wrong
so
with
they
that?
could play together. And the only way this is how bad he is. The only way they should be able to play together is if LeBron went to the G League to play with him. That's what should happen. Because
Look,
he is not good enough to make an NBA team roster. And if you tell me
What,
I'm lying, then you're lying to yourself.
Bryce? What were you saying?
That's just in the
I'm just
league.
glad we all care about the Lakers' second round pick so much this
That's
season.
what I'm
I
saying.
don't. I
A 55th
don't. They had to bring it up.
a 55th pick, and y'all expect him to be Jordan or LeBron.
No, no,
Like,
no, no,
why?
no. We don't
Why is
expect
it?
him
No,
to be Jordan. No, no, no,
no.
no, no.
Why
What
is
we're
it so
saying
I'm
is
crazy?
that he shouldn't
expecting
be
him to
there
be
to begin
decent.
with. Yeah.
I'm expecting him to
What?
be decent, not score 3 points in 4 preseason games.
It's preseason, bro. I mean, what do you
I
expect?
don't get that. That means you should be scoring more than 3 points in 4 games. It's preseason, bro. Score some points.
There's
You're
no
Some
not
of
good.
the
expectations because I know why he's there,
some
though. Like,
some of
He's
the
there
best
because his
players
dad, and
in
that
the
is
league
stupid.
have
You're
scored 2 points
taking away
in
a spot
preseason, bro.
for somebody that's going to be good and giving it to him because his dad's name.
You
That's
put
it.
That's my
And
issue.
it's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, that's
expectations
my issue.
on a second round draft pick in the 55th pick of the draft. That is ridiculous,
it's
bro.
only
Sorry.
stupid if that was never the plan to
Ridiculous.
begin with, though. If the Lakers always
Hey,
planned for
you
that,
know else?
and you
You
brought
know who
LeBron
else was
there
a
and you got
second
the
round
Disney
pick? The
championship, it was
three-time
worth it.
NBA MVP.
Understand nothing nobody said just then. What now? What you say?
You want to know who else was a second round pick? I don't know. That big crazy white dude that plays for the friggin' Nuggets, who's been the MVP
Yes.
a couple of times in the champ. He was a second round pick.
You think
The
if they
the
knew
guy
he
in
was
Miami was
Lucian,
a second round pick.
if they knew
There was
Joker
a bunch
was
of.
gonna be Joker, he would have not been a second round pick. So come on,
No,
bro.
It
Joker was a
don't
second.
matter.
When
He
Joker got
was
drafted,
a
Nurkic was the
second
starting
round pick.
center for the Nuggets.
Mhm.
Okay. Either
Exactly. He
way,
was a second round pick.
you
You
using
want
an
to know why? Because
anomaly
he actually did stuff. He actually did stuff to earn his spot in getting drafted.
But see, this
LeBron
is why
James Jr.
it's gonna be so
didn't do
negative for
jack
Bronny.
crap
It's because
except be
eventually,
named LeBron James Jr. That's it.
Go
why
ahead,
are you
Bryce.
so why are you
Bryce,
so
go
mad
ahead.
about that, bro?
I said,
So
we all
Because
know
he
this.
shouldn't be
That's
playing
why it's
pro
going to be a
ball.
negative on his career because he's not going to be able to prove himself. He's not. He doesn't really deserve to be there. So eventually, he's going to get kind of pushed out when his dad leaves. It's it's nothing
okay,
like you have to attack him for. His career will take the path that he ultimately deserves, and like it's going to be in front of everybody. So it's kind of like it's a double-edged sword for Bronny. There's no
Right,
right answer if you're LeBron
right.
James' son. There's nothing you can do. This is
Right.
everything everybody else has put on him, including his dad. It's not his fault. That's
Mhm.
why I'm not like tearing the kid down because his career is going to tear him down.
Right.
I'm
So
not
Pat,
tearing him down. I'm just saying the only reason he's there is because of his dad, and he shouldn't be there just because of his dad. You should be
let
there
me ask
based
you
on
this,
your
Pat.
basketball talent, not how good your dad was. He
But
should
the
not
Lakers
be
made
there.
that deal. If the Lakers agree to that deal to bring Bronny in, it's nobody. It doesn't matter if someone else better is there. That got you LeBron James. That got you a championship. So ultimately, it worked out. It doesn't even matter if that was the plan all along. No one else lost their spot because that was the plan.
Pat, let me
Yeah.
ask you this question.
Skyscraper built out of green M&Ms. They would have done it for him. So
Let me ask you this question because you're a Laker fan on here. All right, here it is. If Bronny's career fails, how much
Not
blame
yet.
would you put on LeBron?
I don't put anything on LeBron. LeBron did what any good father would do: give his son an opportunity.
No,
The man,
any good father would tell his son, "You're not good enough to do this, so try to do something
yeah,
else."
I don't
You're
think.
damn right.
I disagree. First of all, I disagree with that. He's not good enough to play in the NBA. That's I
He's
don't. You,
not.
he,
Oh my God!
Look, Bryson Cannon could play in the league right now and score
how do you know that?
4 or 5 points a game.
How do you know that?
Because he's only scored 3 points in 4 preseason games. These
Which
are
is a
against
showcase for
scrubs
the
to
youngin.
where you need to score more than 3
This
points.
man like to hear himself talk, bro. For real. There
No,
have
it's a
been
proven fact.
many.
He
Look, I won't even let
sucks.
me talk right now. Look. There have been many superstars who have scored only 2 points in a preseason game. It's preseason. Like, what are you
He has
talking about,
scored
bro?
3. Yes, because they
Superstar.
took one shot and then went to the bench. He's playing a whole half.
Pick,
He's playing a whole
superstar.
half
You
and
talking
has
about
scored 3
preseason?
points. 3
You project
points
this
in
man's whole career
4
based on preseason.
games.
Get out of here.
3
Move
points
along. We've spent too
in
much time on Tatum and Bronny.
You on Twitter too much, bro. Get a man an opportunity to do something.
what?
He had a
Suck
That's
heart
the
attack.
more?
preseason, though. That's the preseason. That's his opportunity to stand out.
He was a
This is his
All
second.
right.
opportunity. He needs to take his ass to the G League, learn how to play basketball, and then maybe he'll have a career after that. But right now, he should not be taking up an NBA spot because he is not a good basketball player.
He's been playing basketball his whole life. He's had
That's
access.
cute. I've been playing basketball my whole life. That's
Me
cute.
too. And he should know what we know. We're
He
not
didn't
a
have
pro.
He's got better
best
knees than you two
trainers
have.
in the world,
Yeah.
and your
Yeah.
father wasn't LeBron James, and you didn't go to
You're right.
Sierra Canyon, and you didn't go to USC.
That's fine. That's
Definitely
fine.
not playing on the Lakers.
That's
Okay.
fine.
All
My
right.
father told me. My father told me I would never go to the NBA because I was too short. When I was younger, I cried, but now I realize he was telling the truth. So, moving right
Exactly.
along.
So you know what LeBron needs to tell his son? Son, you suck.
Moving right along. Here we go. NBA Finals predictions, and my prediction is already fucked and cooked. But NBA Finals prediction, Bryce, who you got? The matchup.
It's not that creative. Denver, Boston.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, got it. And who you got winning?
Denver.
Pat, what you got?
Minnesota, Boston. Boston in 5.
Wow. Kevin, what you got?
Good Lord. Um, I'm going to go Denver. And then I'm going to go, let's see. I'm going to go,
I'll say the Heat.
no, God, no,
We,
because I don't know
we're
if they're going to
realists.
stay. I don't know if they're going to stay healthy or not. So you
Yeah,
can't
we're
even,
realists.
yeah, you got to be real. I'm going to go, shit, I don't want to say Boston because fuck Boston. I don't want to say New York because fuck New York.
You're indecisive, bro.
No, I'm not indecisive. I hate both of those teams, and I hate even mentioning them to go anywhere. That's
Well,
how
they
much
Come on,
just
hatred
Kevin.
I
they
have for
moved to
teams.
Milwaukee.
You
So
ain't
Come
who's
taking
on,
that?
Kevin.
Milwaukee
Philly?
today, bro.
I'm not taking Milwaukee either.
So do you got
No, we don't acknowledge them. We don't acknowledge Milwaukee. Okay.
I'll put Boston in it again.
So we got the
But this
same
time,
Denver, Boston.
yeah,
So you three are
Nuggets.
saying Boston.
But
Okay.
no, I ain't saying Boston's gonna win it. I said Nuggets is gonna win it.
Right, but you three picked Boston to be in the finals. So
Yeah,
my
fuck them.
my too early finals pick is already cooked, and it was Philly. But
Oh yeah, they done.
George got
that
hurt.
was before New York got capped. I am scared shitless of the Knicks right now, and I think the Knicks are going to be in the finals against Denver, and I think that's going to be a hell of a matchup. And I think for as many years as I've shitted on New York, man, I think New York's going to get it this year.
Fuck the Knicks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, can we go back? If I want to show next year, can we put these predictions on the show?
What you mean if you're going to be on there? But we can do it. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
we'll tell you what. You can be on the show if Bronny is still on the Lakers.
He will be.
No, I said the Lakers, not the Lakers G League team.
Okay, buddy.
No, my bad. You can be on the show if Bronny scores over 10 points in a
Okay.
regular season basketball game.
If I don't
Oh,
even know who trash, I don't even know no players on the Heat, so I can't even.
Don't do
Duncan
that. No,
Robinson,
this ain't about the Heat. Don't do that.
Riley,
Don't
doesn't.
be disrespectful.
What?
if
Don't be
he can
disrespectful.
score, if he can score 10. Oh, I know a guy on the Heat. His name's Bam Adebayo. Guess how many more minutes he played in the Olympics then? Jayson Tatum. Okay, we'll go there. So yeah, you can come back on if Bronny scores 10 points in a regular season NBA basketball game, but he has to score 10 or more points. And we're
And
not
Bam
talking about the whole year. We're talking about one game.
has to be 36% from three,
Oh, that's
and
easy.
he's
Oh,
going
he'll
to be
get that.
most improved player in the league,
Yeah, he's
and
already good. No, he's already good.
He's already good. He's what we like to call an
For
all-star.
Miami is how much they're going to pay Jimmy after this season.
and
First
yeah,
of all, Jimmy's getting paid. First of all, Jimmy's
and
gonna play the whole season. Jimmy's
See,
getting paid.
he's getting paid something. He may not like the number.
That's fine.
No,
He'll still be with the Heat. Yeah, he'll still be with the Heat. It's fine.
Jimmy's going to get paid his AARP benefits is what he's going to get paid.
Who's going to have better stats this season, Jimmy Butler or James Harden leading the Clippers without anybody else on that team?
more success.
James Harden's about to go nuclear. Okay, he's about to go nuclear if
He'll be
he's in
a
shape.
I don't like his game, but his revival season
We
might.
thought we thought we thought he played ISO ball before.
Yeah,
He's literally ISO'd all by himself now.
yeah. I haven't watched the Clippers this preseason, so I don't know what shape he's in. But if he's in shape, he's gonna go nuclear. All right, so we're
The
gonna
best
wrap
thing
this
about the
thing up.
Clippers right now is their new stadium. It's nice.
I gotta check it out. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Pat, thank you for being on. Tell our fans where they can find you at, my man.
I'm at Perry
Socials.
Chivo on Instagram, and that's all the social media I have. Perry Chivo.
Kevin, drop your socials.
Kevin C 2415, and of course, every once in a while I'll show up on the at the balls in your car podcast.
He gets so amped about
Bryce.
the Heat because his Jaguars are playing so good right now.
They fucking suck.
Oh, coaching change. Bryce,
Yeah.
Yes, about time.
where can the people find you at?
Oh, what on X at BDW1789
89.
and on YouTube where we put out most of the time weekly content. We'll probably get better about that now that the season's kind of ramping up. So.
And I got a new job. With that being said, I did invite Cortez on here, and Cortez said, "Well, I'm going to be at the Magic game, so I can't jump on." I said, "Well, what the hell you want to go to that for? They haven't won a game in the preseason. Like, you might as well come hang out with your bros." But he's at the Magic game right now, so I know he's having the ball. He will be in Miami opening night for the Orlando Magic against the Miami Heat. Kevin, are you going to be with him?
No.
Okay,
That game
so
will be trash as hell.
So no. Heat Magic games are great.
It'd be
So
better than a Lakers Golden State matchup this season.
Golden
Hey,
State is my sleeper too, by the way.
that's crazy. You said
Um,
that's gonna be better than watching Steph Curry and LeBron. Crazy work right there, bro.
hey,
Y'all look
Golden
Hey,
State's gonna be sneaky good this year.
go
Oh
watch
no,
Paolo.
So
You love to watch Paolo play. Go watch
they're
him
all
play.
going to watch Bronny, not LeBron. They're all going to watch Bronny sit on the
hey,
bench.
hey, when you go home tonight, you make sure you take your meds, okay?
I'm
oh
already
man,
home, bruh.
You're a little antsy.
And he's off
look,
the meds.
the Lakers are gonna have them Caitlin Clark numbers as far as ratings because everybody's gonna be watching that.
No, I
Um,
ain't watching shit.
I
with
bet you
that
tune
be
in. I bet you tune in. Hey,
I bet you.
with
You
that
want to bet?
being said,
You want to bet me the amount of money that I've watched a Laker game? Like the only Laker games I have ever sat all the way through were when the Lakers were getting their ass beat by the Chicago Bulls in '96. Other than that, I could give literally two fucks about the Los Angeles Lakers.
well,
Literally, could give two shits less about the Los Angeles Lakers. I could care
so
less. If we never talked about them again, I would greatly appreciate it.
to our fans out there,
you love talking
Kevin's
about
been
it.
upset since they lost his favorite player, LeBron James. It's okay.
to to our
Dude,
fans out there,
If LeBron James is my favorite player ever, my dick would fall off right now. So I don't have to worry about that.
Oh man!
all
All
right.
right,
So
let's get out of here.
on that note, we want to thank our fans. We're going to have a great season. We're going to have these guys on more. Please like, subscribe, and share our content. Drop comments below. Let us know if you want the guys back on again because I love them. We're in for a great ride this season. Everyone stay safe, and we are out.